Yeah, there's a chance that we get to the end of this and I've done this all completely wrong, but I think I understand.
Hello and welcome back to the Sipcast, the show where me and Samuel talk about anything that's everything. It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Heyo.
We talked about that last week. We said I was gonna say that
yeah.
every single time. I forgot, but I remembered. So it is Wednesday, my dudes, and Wednesday means some story time. And if you were here this week, you might have heard some teases Monday and Tuesday to what this story will be. And Samuel, I know that you have a very emotionally charged story.
Yeah.
I know if you cry, it's okay. The people that are listening on Spotify and Apple and whatever, they can't see your tears. People on YouTube can see your tears, but just go for it, man. Nobody will judge you.
All right.
We want to hear your really emotional story about the Carolina original beverage, Cheerwine.
All right. So here's how I'm going to go Cheerwine wise. When you mentioned Cheerwine during our Mount Rushmore on Monday, it evoked some really strong emotions for me because I used to love Cheerwine. And then I think it was freshman year of high school that summer, I was on kind of like a youth group beach trip. And how it worked is they kind of pair you randomly with a group, and like you stay with them for the week. And my group might have had Cooper Hayes in it. Shout out to Cooper, our thumbnail guy. But I'm not sure if he was in my room that year. Anyway, I digress.
Let me get this straight. So they would just pair you up by fours.
Fours or fives.
Fours or fives, and they'd be like, you just have to hang out with these people the whole week. Or is it just like...
not hang out, but like that's the people you stay with, and you spend a lot more time with them. And
kind of like a small group?
Yeah. And notably, you buy groceries for the week with that group.
Oh.
And so
it's kind of like SOAR.
Right, yeah. So they gave us some money, and we basically have free reign of what we can get. Now, the seniors in our group kind of took charge, and they decided we're getting Cheerwine. I was like, okay, that's great. I love Cheerwine. They got, I kid you not, 12 2-liters of Cheerwine.
Man, they went with the 2 liters. They didn't even go with the cans.
Yeah, it was insane. And then, we got like a bunch of junk food. It's like those little personal pizzas and stuff like that. But I began to notice, I was like, okay, I really thought we were going to like throw some variety out with the soda. But nope, just Cheerwine.
Wait,
and let me tell you.
Answer this question for me. Were the seniors
Yeah.
from Carolina?
No, I don't think so. I think they're all from Chattanooga. So they were just, they were just big on the Cheerwine.
My thought is they don't usually have Cheerwine, so they're like, okay, well, we've had Cheerwine before.
Definitely.
Like once. We really enjoyed the experience. Let's get high on Cheerwine this week.
Exactly. I think that you pretty much nailed it on the head there, Jack. But yeah, so we get to our little condominium room that we're staying in, and I'm like, okay, I'm so thirsty. Take a sip from the water. Of course, there's only like tap water to drink, and it tastes awful. We're right by the ocean, so it's like that's rough.
I hate that when it has that just like that off taste of near the ocean. Like water fountains. Like I don't even understand why they have water fountains because it just tastes
That's so true. Yeah.
I wonder if people that live near the ocean are used to it.
Yeah, if you live near the ocean, feel free to comment, get in touch with us somehow and let us know if you're just used to it. But like I don't understand. Like it's so different from the water I've had anywhere else. I was just like, I can't do it. I'm literally going to just be drinking Cheerwine for this entire week.
That does not hydrate you. That dehydrates you. You know that now because of
it was
such a bad
awful.
idea.
Like, literally, we drank so much Cheerwine that week. And like I think eventually like I got water like I mean like we would have like sometimes we'd have like group meals and I'd get a little cup of water, but I was just like I felt like I was like turning red, not just from a sunburn, but like from like the dye in Cheerwine. It's like kind of red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it like oh my goodness. I just felt like we never finished it. Like we just kept drinking Cheerwine and drinking Cheerwine. And the last day they're like, "All right, you got to like finish what the stuff you have so we don't waste it." And then we're like packing up to go home. So people are just like drinking so much Cheerwine. I just remember like oh my goodness, we were doing everything possible with it. We'd like turn it into floats. We were like throwing it into other drink mixes. Um, but it was awful, and I was just so dehydrated. I felt like when I got back, I had like a headache for a week
I
from
have a really,
dehydration.
I have a few really quick comments. You said that
Okay.
you were starting to like, you think you were starting to turn red because of the cheer wine.
Yeah.
I had a neighbor who ate so many carrots that his nose started to turn orange.
Bro, that's insane. That's like Magic School Bus. Doesn't that happen to the Magic School Bus?
I have no idea, but his nose started to turn orange because he ate so many baby carrots. Like that's like
That is
he ate
crazy.
so many baby carrots.
Oh my
Uh,
goodness.
Another thing is I kind of have a little bit of a quick antidote. What antidote?
Anecdote.
Anecdote. Not. I guess it wouldn't even be an anecdote. It was just kind of a story that's a tiny bit similar to that. Uh, when me and Stephen Cohn went to spring break, I guess it was after our senior year spring break. We went to Williamsburg, Virginia, and his mom, Miss Cohn, bought. I think she bought a lot of milk, like a lot more milk than we could drink. So we had like 2 days left, and I think we probably had like over a gallon of milk left. So
Oh my goodness.
we were just like, what are we gonna do with all this milk? So we went to the store and we got 2 packs of Oreos, and just went to town.
That's insane, dude. I feel like milk might be worse than Cheerwine.
Well,
Like
when you have
it's
the
just so thick.
when you have the
Oh my
Oreos,
gosh. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I don't think it was whole milk. If it was whole milk, I would have been absolutely disgusted. It was probably like it might have been skim. It was probably 2%.
Okay.
I remember
2%.
I went to my friend's house in high school, and I
Mhm.
was eating breakfast with him because I stayed the night there,
Yeah.
and I got poured a cup of whole milk, and I think it was probably the first time I've ever had whole milk, and I was disgusted because I grew up drinking skim,
Yeah.
and it was so thick,
That is crazy.
and
Yeah, whole milk is rough. And I'm very lactose intolerant. I've discovered over the past like year. So, I just like I cannot handle even the skim I can't really handle. So like whole milk is like maybe my worst nightmare.
I'm pretty sure Caroline could drink half and half. Like that's not even a lie.
That's
I'm pretty sure
crazy.
she could.
Shout out to Caroline.
Shout out to Caroline with the ability to drink. She puts it in her coffee, and I wouldn't be
Mhm.
surprised if like she makes her milkshakes. Like whenever we make a milkshake, she makes milkshakes with half and half instead of milk.
Oh my goodness. That's oh my goodness.
I mean,
Well,
she'll put some milk in, but she'll use a lot of half and half.
if you hey, if you can, more power to you, I guess.
I'm sure a milkshake would absolutely mess you up, Samuel.
Oh, it would destroy me.
When was the last time you had a milkshake?
Last time I had a milkshake was I think from Chick-fil-A before COVID. And after it, I swore I was never going to have a milkshake again.
Okay, well, this is story time, but I have another story that has to do with Chick-fil-A
Okay,
milkshakes.
yeah, hit me.
We're just gonna keep on going here. So
Let's do
after
it.
a basketball trip, I don't know where we were playing, but we were playing out of town somewhere, and we went to Chick-fil-A afterwards, and like the with the funds, whatever we all got Chick-fil-A, and we also all got milkshakes because I think we had
Mhm.
probably more funds than we thought, and it was the end of the season. That or our coaches all bought us milkshakes, which is also I guess possible. But we all had milkshakes, and we're coming back. I can't remember if we lost or won that night. We probably lost. We usually win. I don't know. I feel like for some reason, no, it was probably a good day. But everybody had these milkshakes, and nobody wanted to finish them. So they kept on giving them to me, and I probably had a total like 4 full medium
No, Josh.
milkshakes,
Oh my goodness.
and my stomach was talking the whole way back. And this is we're not
What
like,
was it like? Are you just going classic chocolate, or were they like some kind of wacky flavors?
I mean, they were all chocolate or vanilla,
Okay.
but I regretted that decision for the rest of my life. I still regret it to this day. Nothing. Thank goodness, nothing bad happened.
Yeah, that could have changed the course of your future. I feel.
Yeah, thank goodness I didn't try to sneak one out. Because there's no telling what would have happened there.
Yeah, for real. Those are some great stories. That's a good episode.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned tomorrow. I think we've got something special in tune. Jack, do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so tomorrow we are going to look at some tweets, and I'm going to show Samuel some tweets, and he has to guess whether Donald Trump tweeted it or I made it up. So,
So
it
stay
should
tuned
be
for that, guys.
it should be a pretty entertaining episode.